Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Dojo Live recap show. You know what that means? It's Monday, October 3rd, to be precise. My name is Kim Lantis, and it's my pleasure to be recapping last week's show along with America Guerrero. America, I see you frozen. Are you with me, girl? Or is it just me? Well, I guess I'll recap those shows. I can't hear you or see you, Ame. Are you there? All right. It seems like I'm on my own.
Yes, I thought that you were
there she goes.
frozen.
There
I
she
was
goes.
like, I think that
Oh,
it's, I don't know.
can you hear me now?
Hello.
Verizon wireless commercial. Can you hear me? We must be having some
Oh
StreamYard
no,
issues.
I can hear you perfectly. Yeah,
All right. Well, cool. I'll keep talking then. Sorry, folks. Thank you for your patience. As you know, when you do live shows, this is
but I
what
can hear you
happens.
perfectly.
Okay, it seems like there is a delay, so we might be interrupting each other. But I will go ahead and introduce who we had last week. First up was Rudradeb, Mitra, CEO at Omdena, and he talked about building AI for the people, by the people. Up next was Joel Kasr, founder and chief scientist at Kasr Labs, and then we wrapped up the week with Stephanie Cox, CEO at Lumavate, and she talked about mobile messaging and how it's an untapped marketing channel. So let's go back and start first with Rudradeb and Omdena. What did you think of that show, America?
What I understood is that they provide a global community with a platform to gather and collaboratively building solutions. But what is interesting about this company is that they focus on building ethical AI solutions. So why is that important? Why the collaboration element it's also important. It's something that I really enjoyed learning from the CEO, and how also they provide this kind of, for example, the solutions that they build are for startups, and there is
Uh,
a
or
specific
NGOs.
reason for that. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it all started basically with Rudradeb and him following his own passions, and it's mostly the way I understand it, Amjana is sort of like networking and offering up options, and I think that was what the big part of his message was about, right? When there's opportunity and options for people to collaborate and participate, they will naturally do it. And what was cool by that is that he naturally was seeing diversity across teams across the entire world, and so that's exactly it. They find partners, they find startups, NGOs who need an AI solution, and then they interview and find and basically create a global team of engineers who then make that solution a reality. And it's quite fantastic. I think even one of them was, I don't remember the nation that he mentioned. I want to say Sudan, where it was even an AI solution to be able to find all of the schools, right, in the country, and different places. And so just really, really fantastic ideas of ethical AI, of course, which is necessary because AI is where it's at. It's definitely the way of the future. And really, the heart here was collaboration, globally,
Exactly.
engineers, time, and building stellar teams, and just if this whole mantra throwback to the 80s films, right? If you build it, they will come. If you give people opportunities to participate and to show their skills, right, they'll make it happen. I think that's just really, really beautiful. We followed that Wednesday show with Joel Kasr, founder and chief scientist at Kasr Labs, talking about diversity, equity, and inclusion in Web3 and Web2. This one was interesting because also as we move into Web3 and just where technology is, blockchain and all kinds of elements of how important diversity, equity, and inclusion is. Did you get a chance to watch that show, America? I know you didn't co-host that day, but
Yeah, this company, they are the next generation network for cross chain applications powered by AI. So it was another topic related to AI. And I got that one of their goals is to create a solid decentralized network, right? And they make smart contracts. Let me think, because I took notes of this show, because it was, I thought that it was going to be like a technical one, but yes. So they make smart contracts intelligent by incorporating large scale deep neural networks, and that is like the NNB or something, the acronym.
Yeah, we did get into a little tech. Jorge Hernandez got to help co-host on that one, and Joel mostly talked about the lithosphere and some elements that they're utilizing to build the blockchain, which honestly for me was kind of over my head. Lithosphere, I believe, is proprietary. Say that one 10 times fast. It was a bit of a tongue twister for me. But do check that out if you're interested in the future of Web3. But really the heart of that also was just the DEI component, right? Of, again, how this is the wave of the future. And the more diverse, the more inclusive and, equity that we're building across the board, the better the technology will have. And the better it will be for everyone. Perfect. And we wrapped up the week with Stephanie Cox, CEO at Lumavate. Again, mobile messaging, the Untapped marketing channel. And really, she taught us about eliminating, right, this idea or these myths of the complexity and cost that it might entail to incorporate mobile messaging in a marketing strategy, and how Lumavate's tech is making this possible. What did you get your takeaways from that show, America?
Yeah, this is an innovative digital experience platform that allows its customer to engage and personalize digital experiences. So, what I really liked about this show was her sharing her experience being as a CEO, and how I don't know, random ideas came out, and then she can work with her team to make those solutions real. So, for example, the mobile messaging was one of them. Like, why nobody is talking about this kind of channel? What can we do in the marketing and sales team with this mobile messaging element? So that is how they start doing their research. And what was the name of the percent, the number rate that you can get? It was 98%, I believe.
Yeah, there's a
mobile messaging, yeah.
98%
98%.
average open rate with a 45% average response rate on mobile messaging. And so really what I understood, the complexity behind mobile messaging is just the complexity of being compliant, right? And so what their tech is really kind of cleans that up, gets that out of the way, and helps you make sure that you are compliant. So then you can tap in to this amazing open rate, this amazing response rate, this highly personalized way of communicating with who you're wanting to market to, right? And I think it's really great because it's an alternative to really rising above the noise. And with their tech and their consulting, I guess, they're helping you figure out the most effective marketing plan for mobile messaging. And like you said, America, I think Stephanie's own story was also very inspiring, being a female CEO and everything that kind of led up to that. Her words of wisdom in terms of, even having to learn. I no longer ask for permission. I prefer to ask for forgiveness, and just building strong teams, people who are able to make her ideas a reality, and overall a really, really fun show. So this week we actually only have one show that's going to be on Wednesday, but don't worry if you're bored and you miss us on either Tuesday or Thursday. You can check out our website, dojo.live. We've got over 500 past interviews there that you could archive and read through. You can also listen to us right on Spotify if you prefer that via podcast. So if you miss us, check out past shows. You will not be disappointed. This week's show, however, is with who?
This show is going to be on Wednesday with Unrated. I practiced this one. Unrated. Rinder Aurora. We will find out on Wednesday. CEO at Biz Merlin HR. And the topic is going to be about changing faces of talent management. Is the post-COVID reality? How is the talent management in the post-COVID reality? How is the talent management function evolving, and what role do HR management systems play? Find out on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific.
That's right. See you then. Thank you, everyone, and have a great, great week. Bye for now.